Yo, what's going on YouTube, and welcome back to another Destiny video. Now in today's video I want to talk to you about Eris, but before I get started I want to say a massive thank you to you guys. Yesterday I started a new series, my live kind of commentary facecam Nightfall series, and you guys gave me some really positive feedback. I've already got like over 100 likes on that video, loads and loads of great support and loads of great comments from you guys, so I really do appreciate that. And if you haven't seen it already, then make sure you go and check it out. I started playing through the Nightfall with facecam, just kind of like chatting to you guys as I play through, and a lot of you guys have been asking if I can sort of like next week play with subs, so I will be doing that. So next week's Nightfall episode will feature you guys, so stay tuned to me on Twitter. In fact, if you haven't already added me, add me on Twitter at AREKKZ. I'll also put that up on screen right now. Follow me there, and then next week when I'm going to do my Nightfall recording, I will put up a tweet saying I'm going to be sort of like starting soon, so that way that's how you guys can get involved. So thank you very much for that one. There's going to be more of that, and I'll do more sort of facecam stuff coming soon, but for the time being, let's get back to the video at hand. So I meant to do this a little while back, but as you know I was away over Christmas and the New Year, so I didn't actually get a chance to finish it. But what I want to do today is talk about Eris level 4. Finally did it a couple of days ago. I completed my last set of bounties and she is now level 4. So I did the level 3 video showing you guys what you can get, and this time I'm going to show you level 4. So as you know, in the last video I said when you hit rank 3, or I kind of like showed you when you hit rank 3 that you obviously have access to the first emblem and the second emblem. You also get access to the first and second shaders, as well as some of the class items down here, and you had access to, up till here, you had the ability to buy heavy and special ammo synthesis from her, and also you could buy the embalming orb and the rune core. But these two options down here and the last shader, the last emblem, they were all locked off. So now, being level 4, this is what's available to you. Basically everything is available to you, but the things that are worth calling out are this right here is the emblem that you can get when you get rank 4. It's got the Crota's blade, or the sort of blade of Crota on the left, which is kind of cool. The only thing I don't like about it is that the icon's a little bit too small, but then in the background it's got this sort of cool purpley thing, so it looks quite cool, but I'm not going to be using that. I still prefer my Crota's End Raid emblem for that one. Then you also get this shader here, which I will show you in just a second, and then obviously also on top of that you also get the Cloak of the Hidden. Now I didn't buy this one because if you've seen earlier on, in fact let me double back for a second and show you. You see the class emblem you get earlier on, this one here, it's basically a white version of that one, and quite frankly it looks ridiculous. I don't want a hood like that because, well, it just looks silly. But anyway, the black version of that is effectively that in black. So that's that one, and then going back to her for a second, you also have these down here. This is probably going to be the most important thing to you guys, especially if you are trying to sort of gear up for the raid and you're just sort of looking for those shards just to be able to complete it and sort of like fully upgrade your armor. This will allow you to swap energy for shards and vice versa. So for example, you can see here, I currently have 41 radiant energy. So if I then give her 1 radiant energy, 1 black wax idol and 500 glimmer, in fact I'll do that right now, like so, I get 1 radiant shard. So you can now see that if I was in a position where I needed to upgrade my raid armor and I'm sitting on a crap load of energy like I am here, then I could just go through, spend all my energy and turn it into shards, but that also works in reverse. If I'm sitting on a load of shards, so I'm sitting on 8 for example here, then again 1 shard, 1 wax idol, 500 glimmer, and I can get the reverse. So that is probably the most sort of significant thing from her. And obviously that is pretty much it. The other thing you get as well, if you go and you hit rank 4 with her, you will get a special class emblem, which is this one over here. If I equip that now, you can see it's up there. It's got the sort of brownie icon. The icon in the middle is like the icon you get on her bounties, but it's sort of brown like that. Again, I'm not a massive fan of that one, so I'm going to go back to my generic Crota one. But the other thing I want to show you guys is this. This is the sunsetting shader, the final shader you get from her. Again, this looks a hell of a lot better on Titans just because you've got kind of like the top layer there's a lot more sort of like black and dark brown, whereas this sort of like orange layer looks like it glows underneath. But on Hunters it still looks, in fact let me lose this ridiculous looking cloak, put this one back on. This is the one that I use at the moment, and then you can sort of spin around, you can see the orange there. In fact if I jump out here you can see it in the sort of like natural lighting. It looks quite cool. I just think on Hunters it would probably look a little bit better if the trousers of the pants weren't all orange. Looks like kind of like I'm wearing a sort of hazmat suit or something like that, so it's a little bit kind of annoying. The cool thing is it does actually kind of complement the Don't Touch Me gauntlets, which I'm wearing right now, but I am still not sure whether I'm going to use that going forward. But anyway, that is the shader, that is the sunsetting shader. So if you guys want to see, let me just quickly jump through all 3 of them. First up you have, where are we? Down here. Pre-Dawn, this is the very first one you buy from Eris. It's got some kind of cool colours on it. I think this is probably still my favourite one if I sort of like spin around here in the open world, you can see it looks pretty cool. And then the next one you have, I did want to like this one, but there was just a bit too much beige on it. If it was black and green, it would be the best shader in the world, but it's not, alas. So this is the next one. This is the midday one, and this is what you get for being a rank 3. And then obviously we end up with the one we were just on just now, sunsetting. This is the final shader. So that is it. That is now, once it changes, there we go. That's it. That's it from Eris. Once you hit level 4, there's no more ranking up to be done. You can obviously still go and get bounties from her on a daily basis, and to be honest, if you're using bounties to level up weapons, then I do still recommend going to Eris, because quite often, her bounties are some of the easiest to complete. For example, you go through here, kill Hive using Blade Sword on Earth. I've already discussed the best ways to kind of like complete Eris's bounties, and if you do want to know how to kind of complete them fast, then head over to the channel. I've got a video dedicated to that. In fact, I'll leave a link to it in the description box down below, because you can complete these really, really quickly, and if you're using bounties to level your weapons up or your armor, then this is a quick way to do it. But obviously on top of that, once you've used up all those bounties, you are still going to need to revert to the Vanguard and the Crucible ones. But that is pretty much it. So yeah, once you've hit rank 4 with Eris, there's not really much more to do with her. It may well be that in the future, Bungie update it, or give her more quests, or give her a higher level and give her more items to give you, but for the time being, that is it. So, hopefully you enjoyed this video, and if you did, then as always, don't forget to give it a thumbs up, hit the like button, show your support. It does really help me out, and obviously don't forget to subscribe for daily gaming videos. Also, make sure you go and check out yesterday's Nightfall video, and show your support on that one if you haven't already seen it, because I do really appreciate that, and I do think you guys are going to really enjoy it, so make sure you go and check that one out. Also, drop a comment down below and let me know what rank you are currently with Eris, and which of her shaders are your favourite. Thank you very much again for watching. Take it easy. Catch you next time. Peace out.